This is Game 19 of the 2006 season. Coach Alan Plant and the Albany Great Danes are 14-4 overall, 6-1 in conference play. We are coming off of an absolutely nail-biting victory on our home court, taking on New Hampshire in the game where we were definitely the heavy favorites. New Hampshire entered the game just a 3-4 record on the season for them. We were coming off of a disappointing loss on the road against Vermont, a game where we had a big comeback and had a lead late, had a 2-point lead with just seconds left, but Vermont was able to hit a game-winning 3-pointer right at the end. And ironically, the game played out in a similar way here against New Hampshire. They had a big lead this time. This was in the second half, so later than the Vermont lead, and it was bigger. They were up by 16 points in the second half, and we were able to storm our way back, and we had a 2-point lead, just seconds left playing defense. New Hampshire put up what was potentially a game-winning 3-pointer in the final seconds, and fortunately, this time it did not go down. The shot was missed, and we were able to hold on to a 65-63 victory. It's been a crazy season here for Albany. Our previous loss, the blowout loss on the road against Brown, we responded the next game by blowing out an opponent by the exact same final score. So some pretty wild results coming off of the losses. Big bounce backs in exciting ways. And now we get ready to move on here to a huge game in the American East Conference, taking on UMBC, who enter with a 10-7 overall record. Our first meeting against UMBC, we've been a couple of the top teams in the American East Conference, so a huge game coming up here. We're going to be on our home court where we are undefeated this season, just by the skin of our teeth. Last game, having that big comeback, and then fortunately, we're not able to get the game-winning shot, but gotta focus, gotta start playing better ball. Big game coming up. Let's go. Another Battle of the Dogs coming up. Look here at the national polls. Number 1 is Connecticut. They're 17-0, followed by 17-1 Duke, 14-1 Oklahoma, 17-1 Charlotte, 16-1 Northern Iowa. They're followed by Arizona, Texas, Pittsburgh, Boston College, and Nevada running out the top 10. Here's a look at the rest of the top 25 now, with UCLA rounding out the top 25. Look here at the American East Conference standings. So there are 3 teams with just one conference loss. That is Albany, Vermont, and UMBC. Vermont beat us head-to-head, so right now Vermont would be first place in the conference, and this will be our first meeting against UMBC. Obviously a huge game here coming up. Top 3 teams have some separation from the rest of the pack. 4th place would be Binghamton with just a 500 conference record. Everyone else below 500. And Albany and UMBC, only 2 teams in the American East Conference with winning records overall. Vermont and Hartford are at 500, everyone else below 500. Absolutely huge game coming up here. Albany versus UMBC, trying to stay top the American East, trying to stay in the thick of things atop the American East Conference standings. So with UMBC, gotta play much better than we played last game. Let's go. Huge game coming up. Come on. defense game here. Shut there for UMBC, bro.
There is no back down in this big fella. So tough. Look at him go after it. Crosses it over. Pass, right side. Pass, top of the key.
Let's go.
Lays it right in. Pass, left side.
Watch out. Let's go. Strong start here. 4-4.
Sending it in. Strong finish. The Retrievers bring it up. It's a 4-point ball game. From deep. Off the front rim and out.
Went up, tried to throw it to the branch, inaccurate.
Get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Maryland BC brings it up under 14 minutes left in the half. Tries to back him in. Passes it far side. The Retrievers touched it left. Right before
Now UMBC throwing it away.
Hardwell with the crossover. Goes up. Gets the lay-in. A little kiss. Kings passes to the right block. Shoots it. Everything reels it in. Albany takes it up court.
Let's go. 8-0 start here at home.
Slammed it right down.
Let's go, come on.
The Retrievers take it up court. They'll try again this one. Ellis tries to back him in.
UMBC on the board. Nice move there.
Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Bonnie Bernstein, who has some information for us.
A little while ago, caught up with the head coach of the Great Danes. His thoughts on this matchup? Well, he said, and I'm quoting, "It should be a fun game. We're two evenly matched teams, and we complement each other's styles perfectly." Vern, it looks like coach is playing politically correct. It's for now.
Thanks, Bonnie. Ledbetter makes his first appearance. He gets the ball. Harrington checks in for the first time. The Retrievers take it up court, and it's a 2-point game. Waters passes it to the left corner. Hardwell picked his pocket, and that's his second steal of the contest.
Let's go.
The layup was brought in by Cardwell. The Retrievers bring it up. 12.5 minutes left in the half. Launches it. Puts too much on it. Albany brings it up. They're on a 12-2 play. Cardwell passes to the left block. Moore passes it to the outside. Dumps it off. Dish inside. To the rim. Waters gets the board inside. With it. Passes to the left wing. With it. Dumps it. Shoots the turnaround. Off the back of the cylinder and out. Hardwell with the crossover. Hardwell passes it to the top of the key. The trail up the mark by one. Behind the arc. Yes. And there's one. Albany takes it up court. Just over 11 minutes left in the half. Dumps it off. Grabs the offensive rebound. The block by Bennett. Tries again. Ellis hauls it down inside. Dumps it off. King it off. For three. Phillips yanks it down inside. The layup missed by Waters. The Great Danes take it up court. They're shooting 55% from the field. Pass, top of the key. Pemberton, pump fakes. Dumps it off. Gives the up fake. Pass, high post. Crosses it over. The tough shot. Harrington pulls it in.
Nice play there.
The offensive rebound. Timeout on the floor. The Great Danes will make some substitutions. The Retrievers will bring out some reserves. The Retrievers bring it up. They trail 14-5. Slides in. Finishes with a soft touch.
The defense simply cannot allow those kind of shots.
Dumps it off. From downtown.
They're playing a 2-3 zone with mid-man principle.
Taken away by Cardwell. And that'll be his third
Nice
steal
play
so
there
far.
from Gardner.
Slam down.
He's not really much of a high flyer, but the softies certainly help there.
The Retrievers take it up court. Just over 9 minutes left in the half. It's stolen by Cardwell. That's his fourth steal so far. From 14 feet, it was made by Cardwell. Maryland, D.C. brings it up. They're down by 11. Whitted passes it to the right side. Pass down low. Albany takes it up court. They're 8-14. Nice two-handed slam by Tiggs.
The best way to make sure these dunks are going to go down and stay down is to be strong with both hands.
Hilliard with the crossover. Fires the three. Stavanovich has it. And that's his third rebound of the contest. Crosses it over. Takes it up. Whitted corrals the miss inside. Albany takes it up court. Right around 8 minutes left in the half. Laura feeds it inside. Jammed by Hilliard.
He is very selective in his send-it-ins when the opportunity presents itself.
Whitted passes it to the corner. Covington skips it to the left side. The tray was missed by Tiggs. Hilliard beats it down low.
That's good.
That last way in by Stavanovich. Timeout on the floor. The Great Danes will make some substitutions. The Retrievers will get a few more starters back into the game. Maryland, D.C. brings it up. They're shooting 16% from downtown. Denied by Stavanovich.
The big fella. He's got such great leg burn, and he used it all there.
Up to a 25 point.
Maryland, D.C. brings it up. They trail 44. Fires from the wing. Missed. The Great Danes bring it up. They're on a 12-4 run.
Let's go.
Soft layup. Nice play. They're playing it 2-3 zone. And then return. Passes inside. Albany takes it up court. They're on a 16-4 run.
Try to pass out of it.
Last one to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. With Great Danes, you will bring a few more starters back. The Retrievers are making substitutions. The Retrievers take it up court. They've got to find a way to score. Albany brings it up. They've got a pretty clear lead.
Let's go. It's a 21-point lead.
Just a beautiful feed inside. The placement was perfect, Burn. Maryland, BC brings it up right around 5 minutes left in the half. Higgs passes it to the wing. Backs in. Throws it up. Misses the tough cut. Pass, right side. Dish, down low. Higgs, pump fakes. High post. From about 19 feet. Gets it to go. Tough shot. He can stroke it, and he gets it going a little bit. Pulls up.
Let's go.
Lays it up and in. Timeout on the floor.
What a performance so far here from the Great Danes.
Maryland, BC takes it up court. They've been somewhat careless with the ball thus far. Waters dumps it inside. Shoots the turnaround. Bounces off the left rim and out. These guys are getting serious on D. That's tough stuff right there. It's stolen by Higgs. Dumps it off. Waters backs down. To the bucket. Watches the lay-in. The Great Danes take it up court. They're on a 16-4 run. Missed long by Branch. Maryland, BC takes it up court. About 3.5 minutes left in the half. Fires from the high post. Pemberton grabs it, and that's his 5th rebound in this one. Defensive foul. Waters gets the reaching call, and that's his first foul of the game. Gives the up fake. Pass, high post. Branch passes to the top of the key. Warren passes it to the right block. Takes a three.
Oh, Branch for
It
three.
falls. Higgs brings it up court. He's 0 for 3 from beyond the arc. Higgs passes to the right block. Albany brings it up. 2:48 left in the first half. Pemberton passes it to the left block.
Savage gets it.
The layup was finished by Stevanovic.
Excellent
The
shot.
Retrievers bring it up. They're trailing by 26. To the rack. Tries to drop it in, but it won't go. From downtown, Covington reels it in. The defense was up to the challenge that time. Good job closing on the shooter. It's ripped down by Warren. Pass, left side. Shoots from the post. Hammered. And he will go to the line. He can't get the first. Good on number 2.
It was 40-13. Complete control of the Great
Bring
Danes.
it up. They're shooting 19% from the field. Albany was the last to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. finish at the rim. Well, the D did a nice job of throwing him off. No easy baskets, Vern. Count that last one. The Retrievers bring it up. They'll try to stop this run. Tries to post him up. The top shot. Covington grabs it. Higgs passes back to the left side. Branch made the man back there and records his second steal of the contest.
It's a 31-point lead.
Stop call by Cardwell. The Retrievers take it up court. They're trailing 44-13. Picked off by Stevanovic. And that'll be his third steal so far.
Gets it.
Nice job on the assist by Cardwell. What a pass. That's good team basketball, Vern. Maryland BC takes it up court. 57 seconds left in the first half. Rogers passes to the high post. Maryland BC was the last to get a piece of it before it headed out of bounds. Cardwell dishes to the middle.
Stevanovic gets it to go.
The layup put in by Stevanovic.
Everything's moving along here.
Maryland BC takes it up court. They're shooting 16% from long range. To end the drought, Branch snatches it down. They can't seem to put an end to this run. They need to get their offense going, and soon. Pass, high post. Sails in. Warren yanks it down. The shot was missed by Warren.
And it's 48-13 at the half, a 35-point Albany lead. What a performance.
With a break in the action, let's take a look back at the first half. What's your take, Bill? These fellas love playing in front of their home fans. The crowd has provided the energy, and they're feeding off it. The Great Danes are in the driver's seat. Cardwell has been doing a good job of spreading the ball around, and it's always important to keep your teammates happy. As long as they're winning, he's happy too. Thanks a lot, Bill. And with that, we're ready to begin the second half. Pemberton inbounds it to start the second half. Dumps it off. Warren with the crossover. Goes up. That's going to be goaltending. This is not a guy who usually attacks the rim. So the question has to be, why that particular shot? Let's send it down to Bonnie Bernstein.
Thanks, Vern. At the break, I talked with the head coach of the Great Danes. No surprise, he told me he was extremely pleased with his team's play in the first half. And coach very complimentary of his team's ball control in the first half. Said he had sharp, crisp passing, not a lot of turnovers, and that's given us a lot of opportunities on offense we've been able to make good on.
Thank you, Bonnie. Crosses it over. Pemberton gives the up fake. Bounce pass, top of the key. Banks it in. The Retrievers take it up court. They're shooting 16% for the game. Waters tries to back down. It's picked off by Warren. Finished up with a dunk by Warren. Maryland BC brings it up. About 13 and a half minutes left in the second half. Intercepted by Pemberton. Pass, cross court. Pemberton feeds it to the middle. Snatched by Pemberton. That's his 7th rebound so far. That's his second. Aggressive with the defense. takes the first. He's off on the second. Pulled in by Ellis. To end the run. Ellis snatches the offensive rebound. Dumps it home. Right over the D. Sends it in with authority. Albany brings it up. They're shooting 60% from the floor. Defensive foul. Stevanovic gets called for the reach, and that's foul number 2 for him. Albany will bring its second team out on the floor. They're playing a 2-3 zone, Vern, trying to clamp down on the inside game. Waters passes it to the middle. Misfired by Tiggs. Tiggs has picked up his first foul of the game. Albany takes it up court. Under 13 minutes left in the second half. Hart with the crossover. Dumps it off. Gibbon passes to the left block. The Retrievers bring it up. They're behind 57-15. The quick shot. Good. If he keeps hitting those mid-range shots, it could open up his whole game. Albany brings it up. They've been doing a great job so far of sharing the ball. Pump fakes. Takes it up. Gets the layup after the pump fake freezes the knee. Swings it to the left side. Dropped in by Tiggs. Deep. The defender was in his face, and he still knocked it down. What a marksman. Skip pass. Left side. Gibbons passes it to the left wing. Hilliard passes to the right side. Crosses it over. Nice two-handed slam by Cruz. Sending it in, Vern. Strong finish. Whitted brings it up. He's got 4 assists. Covington kicks it out to the left side. He lets it go. Comes up empty from 20 feet out. Dish, down low, to the rim. Offline with the layup after the quick pump fake. Stripped away by Hilliard. Gibbons skips it to the middle. Maryland, BC takes it up court. About 10.5 minutes left in the second half. From 20 feet, that's just a great effort to hit that shot, even with the defender all over him. Albany brings it up. They're shooting 62% for the game. Slam down by Cruz. Cruz corrals the miss. Ross with the crossover. Lets it go from the left block. Gibbons grabs the rebound. Blows the layup. Send it in. Would have thought you could throw it down in traffic like that. Get up, big fella. The Retrievers take it up court. They're down 65-22. Stolen by Cruz. Crosses it over. Takes it in. Gets the lay-in. Gibbons. The Retrievers bring it up. Just over 9 minutes left in the second half. Bounce pass. High post. Fires. Hits the jumper. Excellent ball movement, Bird, to find the open shot. Albany takes it up court. They're shooting 62% from the field. Harvey with the crossover. The tough shot. Fouled hard and he'll take it to the line. There's no arguing that call. He obviously got hacked on that shot. Since the first of two. The Retrievers will bring in some players from off the bench. He gets them both. Ellis will come out of the game because of foul trouble. They're down big. They're playing a 2-3 zone with win-win principle. From long range. Sinks it. Cardwell brings it up. He's shooting 100% from the floor. Slides in. Lays it right in. As a defender, you've got to try and cut him off before he gets to that point. For three. Miles yanks down the offensive rebound. With it, dumps it to the middle. Backs down. It's picked off by Stevanovic. And that'll be his fourth steal so far. Great finish by Cardwell. Maryland, BC brings it up. About 7.5 minutes left in the second half. Pass inside. Swished through by Nara. Tough shot there. He's given up so much height to his defender, but he was still able to knock it down. Whoa. Swings it to the top of the key. Cross court. Rogers got the hoop and was fouled. He'll go to the line. Second. Good for the three-point play. Albany takes it up court. They've got a pretty comfortable lead. Tried the two-handed jam, but it's missed by Stevanovic. Left side. From deep. Nara has picked up his first foul of the game. Warren pump fakes. Passes it far side. Stevanovic passes to the high post. Crosses it over. Releases from 16 feet. Stevanovic goes way up to get that rebound. The Retrievers
Game well
take it
in
up court.
hand.
About 6.5
Complete
minutes left in the
domination.
second
41
half.
point lead.
Misses the jumper. I think they got just enough pressure on him to throw that shot off a little bit. Warren with the crossover. The Retrievers bring it up. They're trailing 73-32. Pass, right corner. Pass, top of the key. Takes the shot. Knocks down the shot after using the up fake. The Great Danes bring it up. They've been doing a great job so far of sharing the ball. To the bucket. Rogers pulls it down inside. Fantastic play to get the second chance points. Cardwell feeds it down low. The Retrievers use their second to last timeout. Timeout on the floor. Will bring in second team out on the floor. The Retrievers will make some substitutions. The Retrievers take it up court. They trail by 39. Goes up. Lays it right in. With the strong finish, a little lay in. Albany takes it up court. They're shooting 60% of the game. Defensive foul. Arrington was tacked on the way up, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. Knocks down the first one. Ellis will sit down to avoid further foul trouble. He gets them both. Maryland, BC brings it up. Just over 5 minutes left in the second half. Waters backs him down. Pass, cross court. Gives the up fake. The three-pointer is off the mark after the up fake by Waters. Taken away by Nara. That's his second steal of the contest. Finished up with a dunk by Covington. Sends it in with authority. The power slam. Ross skips it to the top of the key. Pass, left wing. Crosses it over. Dumps it off. Arrington beats it inside. From 18 feet away.
UMBC starting to play some better ball here, but it is far too late for them here in this
Bring
one.
it up. Just over 4 minutes left
Nice
in the second
placement
half.
to Giddings.
The layup good.
Nice job getting the ball in tight. That's the way to work it for an easy shot. They're playing a 2-3 zone, Bert, trying to clamp down on the inside game.
Rogers passes it to the top of the key. Picked off by Arrington. The finisher. Puts it in for 2. Maryland, BC brings it up. They're 3 for 10 from three-point range. Nara dishes down low.
A little kiss on the inside.
Intercepted by Nara. That's his 4th steal so far.
He's normally not the first or second option on offense. It's nice to see him get into the flow of the game.
From the wing, too strong. Maryland, BC takes it up court. Just over 3 minutes left in the second half. Duaney swings it to the right side. Behind the arc. Gets it to go. The Great Danes take it up court. 2:52 left in the game. To stop the run, it's the layup.
Effortless, soft layup. Nice play.
Rogers dishes it inside. To the rack. It falls short. Dumps it off. Slammed home by Covington.
The best way to make sure these dunks are going to go down and stay down is to be strong with both hands.
Dumps it off. Puts it up. Drops it in from 13. Maryland, BC brings it up. They need to cut down on their turnovers if they hope to win. Duaney passes to the left side. Shoots the 3. Bangs off the side of the rim and out.
The defender read that and got right out on it. Nice work.
Hart with the crossover. Waters was right there and stopped that shot. Pass, high post. Covington passes it down low. Count the basket by Nara. Albany takes it up court. 1:19 left in the game.
What a performance here. UMBC starting to play a little bit better ball in the second half, but this game has been over for a while. Complete control in this one.
Crosses it over. Glides in. Gently drops it in.
Nice job getting the ball in tight. That's the way to work it for an easy shot.
launches one from beyond the arc. Gibbons gets the board inside. The Great Danes take it up court. They should slow it down.
Army's just going to dribble it out here. A few seconds in between. 5 seconds, but I'm not going to try to get any shots off here. What a performance here. Great bounce back after a loss and then a near loss against a team with a very poor record. So, great performance. Remaining unbeaten here on our home court.
Get the shot off in time. Poor execution there. The Retrievers will get the rest of their starters back on the court. With it, passes to the wing. Drilled by Waters.
Let's go, Great Danes. Come on.
There's the buzzer. Albany blows out the Retrievers 87-55. It wasn't the most competitive game we've seen. Now let's send it over to Greg Gumbel with the Pontiac game-changing performance.
Thanks, Vern. Welcome to the 2K Sports Studios. I'm Greg Gumbel. Let's get right to today's Pontiac game-changing performance. There is nothing as game-changing as a huge slam dunk. The Great Danes made spectacular plays like this one the norm in their runaway victory. How impressive is that? That's your Pontiac game-changing performance. On behalf of Pontiac and all of us here at the studio, I'm Greg Gumbel. Now, let's go back to Vern Lundquist and Bill Raftery.
Thanks, Greg. That'll do it for us. For Bonnie Bernstein and Bill Raftery, this is Vern Lundquist saying thanks for watching this presentation of NCAA basketball on 2K Sports.
Alright, great job, well done here. And we win it 87-55. Blowout victory here for the Great Danes. Battle of the Dogs, Albany all in control. Shot far better than UMBC did. Just 5 3-point attempts, made one of them. They were 4 of 13, we were 8 of 10, they were just 1 of 1 from the line. We win the turnover battle, we out-rebound them. We had more steals, even blocks, we had more points than paint, bench points. They had more second chance, but we had 3 times fast break points. Easy victory here. Highly anticipated, big-time conference game. Complete domination here at home. Cardwell Stefanovic had 16, Hilliard had 8, Pemberton 7, 4 guys with 6, 2 guys with 5. Everyone had at least 2 points. And another helpful stat. Everyone getting involved. Great all-around performance here. Very disappointing for UMBC, just their second conference loss. They have a victory against Vermont. This was a huge game here in terms of conference standings. And we were able to get the win in absolute dominant fashion. Great performance here, well done here. Let's keep this going, that kind of energy. Let's go Great Danes, one game at a time.